Good evening, 9:15, Wednesday evening, and it's live stream, KOI Livestream, English version KOI Livestream. Just finished with the Dutch one, and now the English one for about 45 to 1 hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour. We have a live stream. We're going to see some KOI. It's a Q&A, so please ask me anything about the KOI or ponds or anything, and then I'll try to answer them. If you want to ask your question in Dutch, it's also possible. I will translate it, and then it will be all fine. So start writing down your questions in the live chat, in the top chat, and then I will be happy to answer them. Last weekend we had a KOI show. Next weekend we have the Asukari project, which we are really looking forward to. Shigeyoshi is coming over to present all the breeders and their KOI. Many breeders are joining the Asukari project, KOI Cave MUDPOND games, and yeah, it's going to be I think a really nice Sunday with barbecue, some drinks, and a lot of KOI. And a lot of KOI lovers. So it's always nice to see each other on a location, on an event like this. So please come to our event, and just a look is also okay with us. You don't have to buy any KOI. Now, someone saying first grab some nuts, have a smoke break, and then carry on with the second one. Many people from Holland are watching the first episode and this. Yeah, so we had a KOI show with 1, 2, 3 vets and 1 extra vet, but that was from one of our customer hobbyists. He became best in, he had 2 prizes. Oh yeah, Tansho, he grew up himself. It is a Maruju Tansho, 14 centimeter last autumn, and now 40 something, 42 or 45, really beautiful. He had a prize with that, and he had in my vet there was 1 KOI of him, not from his pond, but it was still at my shop, a Shirotsuri, a beautiful Shirotsuri that had the first in size and variety, and also good results. So happy for him, happy for us, and now we have to face the next KOI show, the Euroregio KOI show, where we in Oldenzaal, where we're gonna have a beautiful stand. I hope a big stand with bonsai, the Sensuke products. Yeah, some new products. We've got the new barbecues, anything. So it's going to be a really nice KOI show that you cannot miss next, not coming weekend, but the weekend after. Yeah, so of course, we are making our KOI ready for KOI show, and we're not going to put maybe 2 or 3 we're gonna enter also on the other KOI show. It's of course it's more stress than keeping them in their pond, but yeah, we have enough KOI to say, okay, first 16 in this KOI show and the next 16 in another KOI show. No worries about that. So we're conditioning them for the KOI show, the coming KOI show, and we have to online bench them before the 29th. So it's gonna be double double the busy because we have the Asukari Koi Cave Mudpond games coming. But maybe Sika can help me out with benching those the koi for the koi show. That was sorry. Yeah, something happened with the screen. Yeah. Oh, we have some great news from Greece. The new babies are there. I'm gonna see. Yeah. This one. Here you can see there are a lot of new fry fish coming, and yeah, it's really good to see they can breed. They have the hatching is going really nice. So really a lot. So this is really nice to see. They have a lot of tosai. They also have a lot of koi coming to Greece from Japan. Those koi are going to go in this. Oh, one moment. Oh. It's hiding. Yeah, it's here. This mud pond. So this is this video is 1 week ago. Already the water is in. Already they put in mud, and they made a diving board. No, it's the board where they have their feeding machines on, and yeah, like that. So I'm really looking forward to see them again, to go to the monastery again, to see yeah, to see with my own eyes. And in December we're gonna harvest the mud ponds again together with a Dutch team, or Dutch or Belgium or whatever team, only male. We can go there and we can help them with harvesting their mud pond, and I'm also looking forward to that again. And some people from the last trip already told me like, oh, I want to come again, so please let me know. So yeah, they're gonna go. They are going. So they bought some, selected some really beautiful koi from Japan. They grow it from Tosai to Nissai, and then from Nissai they're going to sell it again. Yeah, it's really good quality, and of course they have their own breeding session as well. So looking forward to the results. That's this. Okay. Yeah, that's that. Priscilla is asking, are these super mango already from quarantine? I think so. Is Shigeyoshi also coming, of the Maruchu Koi farm, also coming to Oldenzaal? Yeah, I understand. It's Shigeyoshi, Jack. Sige. No, he's not coming to Oldenzaal because that is he's not going to stay that amount. So he's going to leave Monday evening. Monday, Tuesday morning he's going to leave. So he cannot be in Oldenzaal. It's a really, he has to move. I don't know how to do. He has to make a hole in his agenda for this event, because they're also hatching, breeding the koi, putting the koi into the mud ponds. It's so busy time at this time, and it's really special. The breeder takes all the time for us to do the Asukari project. So he's not going to be in Oldenzaal. Yeah, Steve, it's not totally not the same. The question is, what's the difference between micro mineral and mineral plus? The description on the website looks quite the same. We are not happy that they have the same color of label. We also not happy for the new name, the micro minerals, because the mineral plus is so similar in the package, but it's totally different to what it does. Of course, some of the results, higher immune system, a better immune system, really good color. There is an overlap for that, but there's two different reasons. The micro mineral, the mineral plus. Now I'm mixing them up. The mineral plus is from inside the koi, and so the mineral plus is going to go inside the koi and boost the immune system. Not only that, but more, but also that. The micro mineral makes the water so perfect, it's unbelievable. So that helps the health of the koi, and also it will get into the koi, but it's on another level. So it's difficult to explain, but I think soon someone from Japan will come here to explain how it works. Not Sige, really from the Sensuke products, and he will get more, will explain to the public more why this is micro mineral and this is mineral plus. It's really different, but I still use them, both use them. Good evening, Boan. When you buy a new koi from your dealer and you don't have the luxury of a separate quarantine pond, have you any tips on treating the pond, FMC, using microscope and testing for what you find? Arc Royale, what's really important also when you get your koi from your private quarantine into the pond is to look after your koi. You have to be, if you don't put a koi in when the next day you're going to go on holiday. You need some time to really monitor the koi. So if you're going to put them in, then watch the koi the next day, the day after, so you can see how it's going. Sometimes you will see the skin is getting a bit red because of the mixing, the cross, what is that? Besmetting.
Contamination?
Yeah, that's the word. So you have to see what's happening. So you cannot say, oh, you have to put them in and please put some FMC in, for example. That's not what I would do, because most of the times nothing is gonna happen. But if something's gonna happen, you have to really act on what is happening, and especially if you have a fluke infection and you just put it in the FMC, you have a big problem because you cannot mix those medicines together. So I would just watch every day for 10-15 minutes, especially koi. When koi don't feel well and they feel danger, they will act if it's as if it's really normal, if they're really healthy. That's the whole thing, just to show your predator, and they think we're their predator. They see us as a stress factor, and what happens is that they will act like, oh, I'm totally fine, nothing with me. You have to pick my colleague, you have to pick my brother or sister because she's not feeling well, I'm really well. They don't feel well, and so it's also with deer that really jump high when they see a lion or another predator. They're like, oh, look at me, how healthy I am, and sometimes they're not, but just pretend it for a small amount of time. So you have to be at your pond for a longer time, so they cannot hold up their act. And yeah, then you will see what's happening if some koi are laying down on the bottom or floating, or now like skin condition is going down. Then you can make a swap and see what's happening. If you don't have a microscope, yeah, it's really good to have a microscope. So get one, if not from a shop, get it on a marketplace or eBay or anything, because it's so simple to use it, and yeah, it's important to have it. Where does the kindrin come from? I think it's a mix. In the Dutch, there was in the Dutch episode there was like, why isn't it hariwake? What's the difference? I think it's kujaku and some hariwake. I think maybe we can look it up in this magazine, Merlin, to have a look at the Nishiki koi. Yeah. Can you find the kirin? Later on we will try to if it's there, if it's in there. Still happy with the kujaku that I bought from you at the koi show this weekend. He is in quarantine now. Can I feed him during the fluke treatment? Yes, can. Yep, arterial observation is the main thing. I said it before, and I will tell you again. The years ago, I was at the N&D koi farm, and Fujiomo was standing on the side of one of the ponds like a heron. He was really like watching, without being rude, but it looked like Mr. Miyagi doing the crane. It was like, what is he doing? And after maybe 20 minutes, I asked him, like, what are you doing? He said, this is the main part, this is the most important part of my job, and that is just watching koi. How are they doing? Every day, again and again and again. And you will see, you will get to learn your koi even better, not only when they want to eat, but watching them for a longer period. He does at one point half an hour just watching them, and he could see nothing there. Okay, I will look it up. Maybe it's on the certificate, but I will let you know later on, Garrett. DJ is asking, Stefan, what do you think about using salt as a treatment for fluke or trichodina? Trichodina, I don't have any result with that. Salt, yes. Sometimes fluke are so immune for their medicine, so you need to help the medicine a bit by adding salt to the tank where your koi is in. To put it in your pond, salt, you must be really aware there are no costia in the pond. There is no costia in the pond. There's no costia infection because they will grow twice, 3 times as fast with salt. They will really thrive on salt, and you must imagine that you cannot mix after. You cannot mix with FMC, for example. So be careful by adding salt into your pond. Do you have a quarantine tank? Then it's much easier to put salt in and then after rinse it and you will be off. It's easy to get rid of the salt. Yeah, and then it works well. You can go up to maybe a bit more, but it's safe to say 6 kilo per 1,000 liters, so 6%, and that really works well. Sometimes you can, I know people use like a salt bath. They do 1 kilo per 1 to 2 kilo salt per 100 liter pond water. Really dissolve the salt, put the koi in for 10 to 15 minutes, stay with it, oxidate, a lot of air in, and then watch it, and then put it back. Sometimes you have those koi that all other koi are fine, don't have any fluke, and then one, if you scrape that one, it's like infested by fluke. Then that is an option to treat that on its own, and then you do it 3 days in a row. So 10 to 15 minutes one day, and then the next day, 24 hours later, you do it again, and 24 hours later, you do it again. That also works well. Is there a substitute for the Sensuke Healthy Up? Not yet, but we still have some in stock. We still have some in stock. But yeah, eventually it will go out of stock, and then they don't make it anymore. But not yet. Yes, Steve. Exactly, 1.5 bag is enough. 1.5 kilo is enough for 33,000 liter. The Sensuke staff wants us to put it in every other week, but then it's going to be an expensive experience. So we do it a bit less, at least 3 times a year: spring, middle summer, end of the autumn. But in those big tanks, I like to do it with so much going on. I like to do it, yeah, 2 times every month, for example, 6 times a year, a season. Thomas is saying, my Asagari Kochiki is doing well. The gray is coming up even more. Yeah, it's good to see how that develops. I think Kochiki at the moment it's one of my, I don't like to say, oh, it's my favorite variety. Not at all. It's more like, yeah, I like it. I like the variety a lot. I have this one. Can you show this? Look at this Kochiki on the left. This is from the Asagari project. Last Asagari project, Kano Kochiki, and look at the difference or the development in just a few months later. Big growth, but also the black is coming up, gray, black is coming up, but also you can see here that some black that was in the first, not on the head spot, but on the first benny, the first red on the between the fins, let's say on the shoulder, was a bit black. I can point it out here. This is, you can see some black, and maybe some people will think, oh, I'm not going to buy this one because already getting the black is getting through. But here it's all gone. This is not by cutting or anything, it's just really the red came up like nail polish. So yeah, I'm really happy with this result, and I like when a koi changes a lot, and in this case it changes a lot. Okay, then there was someone, Angelo. Hi Stefan. Angelo saying at this moment the surface of the water, the air bubbles are a bit longer on the surface. He doesn't have foam, but it's still a bit like that. It can be a bit more protein, so the protein will hold the water together. So so that can be the start of some extra protein. But I think your filtration system will also start working better. The bacteria will be more and more in your filtration system. So I think it's a matter of time when that will go down a bit. Maybe they already did some spawning, and then you can see also some extra proteins. Jumbo Koi says, what do you think of Alparex? It looks like the fish, it's tough. It's more difficult for the fish than, for example, FMC 50. It's the same make, same factory. Alparex, I think many people will never use Alparex again. It can be really helpful when you have a parasite that won't come off, and I mean the one cellular parasites like Costia, Trichodina, Pseudonella, like that. They can be, sometimes you cannot get rid of it, and then FMC Alparex, yeah, is one of the last things I would use. But sometimes you can, ponds are having big problems with the treatment with Alparex. Be really careful. I think if you put this somewhere in a WhatsApp group and ask people, what do you think about Alparex, you will get a lot of people that don't like Alparex at all. Ronald, I have a gray silver shagoi that get little black spots. 2 more developed little black spots. I read that it could be in a bloodline or pH. Can that be right? Not pH. It's yeah, of course it's in the bloodline, because it's like genetics. But yeah, the hardness of the water can help a bit with those sumi spots. Yeah, I saw the Jumbo champion of last koi show was also, he had quite a lot of black spots, but yeah, I don't like it as well. So yeah, it's hard to find a really clean shagoi, especially when they get older. But sometimes you can see them, you can find them. Is there a reason why you sell the products of Microbolith, but not the Sabakti Sun and the Parasorgene from against Fluke? There's not a reason. We sell it. We order it for people. We don't have it in our web shop, I think, because we cannot find. We cannot say, oh, this is the result of this. Of course, sometimes when you put in Larynx, also no results on Fluke, but it's difficult. We cannot say, oh, this is really working. So, and we don't want, it's not cheap, and we don't want to sell stuff we're not totally convinced of. So that's why we don't have it on stock or in the web shop. But we can, if some people they really are, or really they ask me, okay, can you order it for me? No problem. Yeah, that is really, it's the smell of those two are really good. Leon asked me, in Japan they use salt all the time. Why? You must imagine that the koi come from the mud ponds, from different mud ponds, and they all go into their selling ponds or stock holding ponds, and most of the time there's a lot of koi in those ponds. Those filtration systems are not ready yet. They're not ready to go. So what will happen? You will get a nitrate peak quite quick. So it's good to put in salt. The nitrate peak will go down, will be neutralized, and also the koi don't need. It's really stress releasing, because hey, you must imagine a koi is getting rid of water. It's not watertight. So when the gills and the kidneys are not working well, or sorry, when they're not working well, the koi will get really bloated, will really get full of water. As also with the heart, if the heart is not pumping, it's not going on 100%, it will make not the amount of blood will not the right amount of blood will not go through the kidneys, and then also the water will stay in the koi. If you make the outside of the koi a bit more salt, then there is not as much water going into the koi, and therefore the energy that it takes a lot of energy to get rid of all the water. That energy they can use for other things, to resist bacteria, to even grow, or to stay healthy. So by putting salt in the water, you will get the stress will go down, stress level will go down. It's easier for them to keep healthy. and also the water condition, especially for nitrate, is getting much better. So many people ask me, oh, what kind of food do they feed the koi? Because I can see the brown bags, and it's all salt, especially in autumn and in winter. There's no food laying around. It's only salt. And some breeders go up to 8 kilo per ton, and yeah, the koi will be okay. But we have to be aware of that, because if they're used to that, and from 8 to 0, they don't cope that well for with that change. So we need to put salt in as well to keep them on the same level and then get them down. So the people at home don't need to use salt. Whew. Have you changed? No, I didn't change. One moment. Hey Stefan, where did you order the screens and the poles at the edge of the tanks? Can you send me the address? It's what's the
FIDA XL.
FIDA XL? FIDA XL. I think it's like that. FIDA XL. FIDA XL should be like this. I write it down. Have you changed? No, I didn't change my phone number. How can I contact you? What your email address, please? My email address is info@ars.nl. Oh, that's not ars.nl. But
Maar heb je het paaltje vandaan? Van die dingen.
oh, the middle one is we made it ourselves. We got Wouter that helps us with that. Also with the screens and with those. Oh, this is really nice. We now have we've got the big trees, and now we also have a smaller one. And on Koi Show it was really popular. So he made this as well, and also those poles. So if you want to order those, because the poles that are with the FIDA XL screen, it's like a wind screen, I think, 60 centimeters by 3 meters. The pole in the middle is not that strong, and I like it like the stainless steel ones. Of course, that is cost more, but it's really stable, and I'm really happy with that. So I assume he can make it for everybody. Die Frank. Hello, Frank. Frank has two jobs, so he's really late, but finally is here. Yeah, Jack, we also have premium koi food to Oldenzaal. Yeah, Yuri, no problem. The Kano. Yeah, you already selected, eh? Arguel, people say you can't grow koi to a large size in a small ponds. 3,000 UK gallon. Is this true, or with filtration and regular maintenance and good water keeping husbandry can you have success? Yes. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yes, there is you can grow big koi in smaller ponds as well, but you need to rinse. That is really important to keep the water thin. So that's really important. Yeah, there's Françoise is this is the Priscilla Vida XL. Vida XL, and that's what I said. I also wanted to maybe Stefan Pernay knows. Yeah, he knows. Stefan Pernay knows what is the mix, or where did they make the kinderen from, Stefan? We also have a koi quiz coming up in a few weeks. I'm not going to say when, but in a few weeks we're going to have a koi quiz, and I dare you to send me some questions I can put in the quiz, and I know some people they do it every time for me, are really serious, and they made so many questions already. It's going to be a really nice quiz again. I have no idea about it. Oh, you have Google. I will look it up later on. Yeah, thin water. When Sige will come here tomorrow, he will say some things. Maybe one of the things like, "Oh, the water is a bit thick," and that's what I said on the right thing. Let's have a look over there in a few minutes when Merlin is ready. I can show you what thin water is. I can show you. I think the other tank is not as thin as it should be, and I can show you. Almost ready, and we're gonna go to the XXL tank. I think one of the sides is on. Yeah? No, not yet. Merlin, all his exams are done now, and now he has to wait for the results. Yeah? Now we're gone. Oh, it's getting cleaner and cleaner every minute. This water is really shiny, really shiny, really shiny, and it's thin. It's really liquid and like this. This water, it's really, people think I'm crazy. This water at this moment is more. You can see some more proteins on there, and the water is a bit murky. It's a bit thick. It's thicker water. You can so the bubbles are staying on the surface longer because the water is thick. It has more. It's difficult. This one, you can see all the bubbles are going, or they're really big, but you cannot see any foam on the water. It's really thin, and that's really important. You can see those koi are really healthy, doing really well. just to see Merlin's face. Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to show Siege the water of this of the ponds. Of course, also the shop, because he not seen everything here yet, the green tanks. So it's always also nice to show him that, but also how the condition of the koi is at the moment, and it's really doing well, really doing well. So yeah, that's it. Shall we do the lottery? Or someone is going to get upset because they didn't see any fish. But look at the fish. Look at the fish. Yeah. Look at this. There are 2 koi always on the bottom. You have to be really sure they eat as well. So if you have a koi that don't eat from the surface, please put, for example, 20% sinking food through your koi food to mix it, so they also can get some food. And you can also request, if you order the premium mix, you can also request, please can you put in some sinking food, and then by the comments, and I will put it in. Okay, now we're gonna do the lottery. Come on, we have really nice for chopsticks for people that cannot eat with chopsticks. And what we do extra, you go in there, I'll get another prize to give away. Oh, KOI TV, KOI TV, KOI TV. I need to go to the Nightbot first, guys. For the people that are new, we have, yeah, so please put something in the top chat like KOI TV, KOI Cave, chopsticks, arts and ends, I can see any, so anything, and then Koi House. And I will, the Nightbot will see you, and then I can do a giveaway. We've got really special chopsticks with on one end like a, yeah, they keep it together, so it's really easy to just to eat your rice or sushi or anything. It's a chopstick helper. Maybe not all the way from Japan, but it's really nice to. It's really nice to have this one, and we have the one of the last koi mox, Hikari koi mox, Saki Hikari koi mox. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. It has a delay, so I wait for about another 20 minutes. In this time, I will ask you to come to the Azukari project, Koi Cave MUDPOND games. It's for everybody, it's free to be here. You can buy a koi if you want, that stays in the Azukari. We have food that is for free, of course, and drinks, and it's going to be a really nice Sunday where we enjoy koi, and you can see all the koi in the shop. Okay, now I'm going to do the lottery, the koi mok. First, the koi mok goes to Koi Roy. Koi Roy, congratulations. Let me know if I have to send it to you, or if you're going to come on Sunday or another day to pick your prize up, or to the koi show. Let me know, because I have to bring the prizes. And then the chopsticks are going to go to Ronald Hansen. Ronald, congratulations, you've got the chopsticks. And if I'm right, I can see, oh no, this is, I thought I saw a child, but it's someone with a life suit. Ronald, congratulations, this is for you. I hope to see you, and if you're going to come on Sunday, you can use your own chopsticks with the satay. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you soon, and keep at your pond. Bye bye.